Welcome for today's meditation, August the 27th. And always we start by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always we start by paying respect, because what we send the mind to, we connect to. So in paying respect, we open the heart to this energy, and this is the energy which can come in. So a Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no particular spiritual tradition, lineage, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes. We open the heart. We bring our attention to the body. Being aware of the body posture, being aware of the sensations of the body. If we can sit with legs crossed, it's good, it's a very stable posture. If not, we can sit on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can try to visualize ourselves sitting here, try to see ourselves sitting here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending our attention and our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the air come in and go out, just keeping the attention at that one point. Or we can fix our attention at the lower abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to keep our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is a Pali word. It means the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in silently, repeating in the mind. We breathe out. A Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, Yay. Breathing out, Sus. Or there are many other mantras we could use. or we can use no mantra. Just simply being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, and always keeping the mind in the present. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind. If we send the mind to the future, maybe anxiety. So we keep the mind only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So being aware of the breathing, anchoring the attention on the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of whatever contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. These thoughts, memories, feelings, moods, states of mind. We observe all these contacts with the mind, from outside, from inside, and we simply let them go. We just observe, we don't react, we let them go. We watch them appear, we watch them disappear. Usually we react to whatever contacts the mind. It's a long established habit we have since we are born, to always react to what contacts the mind. When we react with desire, with attachment, if we observe our own heart, we can see it's like we throw this heart in all directions. We kick it around like a football. I want this, I want that. If we react with aversion, with dislike, with anger, we squeeze, we burn the heart. And between the 2 extremes, throwing this heart in all directions, squeezing, burning the heart finds no peace. The heart finds no relief. The untrained mind does not know what peace is. The untrained mind does not know how to find peace. So we have to train the mind. We train the mind in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware. What is contacting the mind right now? Through the 6 ways. We train ourselves to know, to be aware, and to have the wisdom to let it go, let it pass. Easy to say, not so easy to do. The mind will always try to escape the training. Sometimes the mind will run away with a lot of thinking. Sometimes the mind will dream and drift away. So we have to have patience. Patience with our own mind. As soon as we become aware that the mind has run away, drifted away, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing. We re-establish our mindfulness, being aware of the breathing and letting go. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. Back to the breathing, back to the mantra if we use. Whatever forms in the mind, we see it, we observe it, but we don't take interest. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, we create more of it. We pour our mental energy into it. If a thought bubble appears in the mind, and we react to this bubble in the mind with like or dislike, we create more of these thought bubbles. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. If a memory appears in the mind, we react to this memory, then a long story develops in the heart. The heart becomes clogged and cluttered. But if we can just see what is arising at the heart, we simply observe. We don't react. We watch it appear. We don't react. We watch it disappear. We look at what forms in the heart as bubbles, as mirages. It simply appears and disappears. It arises and passes away. No need to make a long story. Just observing and letting it go, the heart stays clear and open. Usually we send our attention in all directions, and to past and to future. And when we send our attention in all directions, we send our mental energy. And so we feel drained, depleted. We've thrown all our energy away. Now, in the meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention on our own body, our own mind, but not following the mind. Simply being aware, letting go of body, of mind. The mind becomes energized, the heart becomes recharged. We keep our attention with the breathing, just knowing, letting go. And instead of being scattered in all directions, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward. The energies become unified and harmonized. And we feel a great sense of harmony in body. We feel a great sense of harmony in mind. The body becomes light and refined. We have a refined sense of ease and comfort in the body that we never could have imagined. The mind becomes at peace. We clear away all the clutter in the mind. We stop to disturb and agitate our own mind. We stop to burn and constrict our own heart. And we find that the normal state of mind is simply peace. the mind starts to be trained. The mind starts to know what peace is. Peace is the normal state of mind. It's how the mind should be all the time. It's how the heart should be all the time. As we practice more and more, the peace becomes deeper, wider, stronger, more refined. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. The heart becomes unified. The heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. The purpose of meditation is simply peace. The Buddha taught that peace is the highest happiness. We develop peace through wisdom, wisdom through peace. Peace cannot arise in a mind with no wisdom. Wisdom cannot arise in a mind with no peace. First of all, we need to have the wisdom to know, simply to be aware. What is contacting the mind? Just observe it, let it go. We watch over the heart, simply observing, letting go. Whatever is forming in the heart becomes clear and open. As we unify the mental energies, we start to feel an inner lightness. We start to see an inner brightness. This is because the energies which we are unifying are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. So as we unify, intensify our inner energies, they become stronger and brighter to the point where we can actually see and feel our own inner energies. In the beginning, the practice can be very frustrating, very tedious. We practice, and maybe we feel we don't get any results. We wonder, why are we doing this? But we have patience, we persevere. We keep our attention on our breathing, on our body, on our own mind. The inner energies build up to the point where we start to see and feel our own energies, and then we become much more enthusiastic, we become much more encouraged, we become more confident in our practice. Always being aware of the state of mind. If boredom appears in the mind, we observe it, we let it go. If frustration appears in the mind, we observe it and we let it go. As the inner light appears, we get this inner lift, this lightness of body. We become more enthusiastic, more confident, and maybe even a little excited. We observe this state of mind and we let it go. Whatever states of mind appear at the heart, we observe them, we let them go. As they all arise, pass away, what's left is a state of peace. of contentment, of happiness. Just as the clouds overhead, sometimes the sky is just full of clouds, it's all we can see, but in time they pass away, leaving the clear blue sky. All these states of mind, they arise, they pass away, and when they pass away, what we are left with is peace, inner happiness, inner contentment. We observe the inner light, the inner lightness, and we let it go. Just as we observe the breathing in, breathing out, we don't try to control or force the breathing. We observe the inner light, the inner lightness. We don't try to control or force. The inner light is in fact the inner breathing, the inner refined breathing. We observe it and we let it go. As we let go of the inner light, the inner lightness, the inner brightness becomes stronger and stronger. The inner peace becomes more and more refined, becomes deeper, becomes stronger. In time, the light fills the entire body. We have to be patient. We can't expect to be expert all at once. It's a lifetime practice. In time, as we persevere, the light will fill the entire body. And when we have our inner light firmly established, we have our own lantern, our inner torch, to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. We are no longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho means the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just knowing the breathing, knowing the body, knowing the mind, but not following the mind, the heart becomes more and more energized, becomes more and more radiant. As the heart becomes more and more radiant, we become more and more awake. Buddho, the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Watching over the heart, seeing what arises at the heart, observing it and letting it go before it becomes a big story. Seeing what thoughts, moods, feelings appear at the heart, letting them go. The heart stays clear and open. Step by step, the heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. We find an oasis of peace within. Outside may be chaos, but inside we have this oasis of peace. Inside we have this divine sanctuary. Inside we find at the heart a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh life energy, light energy. And the mind is content to rest at the heart. Resting at the heart, the mind gains peace, gains strength, becomes refreshed, becomes recharged. We can drink deeply from our own inner well, drinking peace, drinking joy, drinking happiness. In the beginning, the mind always wanted to go to the outside, find some stimulation, distraction outside. But as we progress in our practice, it becomes much more enjoyable for the mind to stay within. And there's a feeling of homecoming. We've come home, home to our own heart. We simply keep our attention with the breathing, knowing the breathing in, the breathing out, being aware of the mantra if we use, being aware of the body, being aware of the heart, always observing, always letting go. The wellspring at the heart becomes more energized, becomes a fountain. And when the heart becomes a fountain, we always feel we are overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. Overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy. We don't need to look for pleasures on the outside. Inside we have this fountain of happiness. We don't feel any lack of fulfillment in our life, because inside we are full, filled to overflowing. We know the meaning of the word enough. Whatever we have on the outside, little or much, we are content, because inside we are overflowing, overflowing with riches. When the heart becomes overflowing like this, we can see, we can feel, we have something very precious inside, something very special inside. We don't need to believe because we read it in a book or because someone told us. We can see, we can feel this inner fountain of divine energy. And so we get a greater sense of self-esteem, self-worth. We become more dignified. We also become more humble, because we can see everyone else is the same, everyone else has the same. But not many people know. As we watch over the heart, always observing what is arising at the heart, not reacting, observing it arise, observing it pass away, the heart becomes brighter and brighter, more cool, more clear, and more refined. We refine the heart, and we refine the consciousness. We elevate the consciousness. Human beings have a very wide range of consciousness. If we make the heart very cool, very clear, very wide, very bright, very strong, we can have the consciousness of a high heavenly being while still in human body. If we fill the heart with garbage, with greed, anger, malice, spite, and so on, we lower the consciousness. We can have the consciousness of a subhuman while still in human body. So the heart is as we make it, and the consciousness is as we make it. If we look at a statue of the Buddha, usually we see the Buddha is sitting on a lotus, and the consciousness sits at the heart like this. The heart is the seat, the base for the consciousness. And when we make the heart very spacious, very cool, very clear, very clean, we get a very comfortable seat for the consciousness. We elevate the consciousness. But if we fill the heart with garbage, greed, anger, jealousy, spite, and so on, the heart becomes hot and dark and cramped. We get a very uncomfortable seat for the consciousness. So we can see we are the caretaker of our own heart. We have to take care of it. We take care of the heart by keeping it clean and by energizing it. We keep the heart clean by keeping basic morality by body, by speech, and, very importantly, by mind. And so the heart becomes clean. Also, we must energize the heart. We energize the heart by being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body posture, being aware of the sensations of the body as they arise, as they pass away, being aware of whatever forms in the mind as it arises and passes away. The mind becomes more energized, the heart becomes more recharged. We can do this while we're deep in meditation. We can do this while we're waiting for a bus, while we're sitting in the subway, while we're washing the dishes. At any moment we can be aware of our own body, our own mind. The practice is very simple. It becomes difficult only to the extent that we believe our own foolishness. If the negative states of mind appear in the mind, and we agree with this, we follow this, we follow what anger, jealousy, whatever can appear in the mind, we lose our clarity, we lose our brightness, and we lose our way. So just knowing, letting go, watching over the heart, clearing the heart, cleaning the heart. As we sit here, making the heart peaceful, making the heart unified, we also make the heart more powerful. The inner fountain grows stronger and stronger. And this energy we can share with the world in the practice of spreading metta, spreading kindness. We breathe in, focusing at the Heart Chakra, with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe out, we let the energy overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. And we can really feel the energy building up at the heart, overflowing from the heart. So now we breathe in, focusing at the heart chakra with the intention, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. May I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. And we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourselves. Just breathing in, may I be happy. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow. May all beings be happy. Understanding spiritual teachings really means to understand our own heart. In our spiritual practice, we get to know our heart very well. When we have anger, the heart is hot. We literally lose our cool. Spreading metta, spreading kindness will cool down the heart. The energy radiating from the heart is a cool energy, cools down the heart. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading metta will make the heart secure, will stabilize the heart. If the heart is heavy and dark, spreading metta will make the heart light and bright. If the heart is not clean, with whatever negative state of mind, spreading metta will wash the heart. The energy comes up like water through a fountain, washing the heart, cleaning the heart. Cleaning the entire energy field. And from us, it radiates to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. This practice brings great benefit to us and to the world around us. Even now, as we do this practice, we don't see the full extent of how much good we do. The time will come when we leave this body, we will look back on our life experience, review our life experience, and we will see how much good we have done with this simple practice. How much good we have done for our own heart, how much good we have done for the world. And we will be astonished, we will be amazed. And now we observe the heart. How does the heart chakra feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more cool, more clear? Or do we have a lot of boredom and frustration? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. And having done this much can be a full metta practice by itself. If we have only 15, 20, even 30 minutes, we can spend the first half of the time just making the mind at peace, unifying the energies, making the heart cool and clear and strong. And then we can spend the second half of the time spreading metta in the 10 directions like this. This can be a complete practice by itself. If we have a little more time, we can continue. We visualize the planet Earth at the heart chakra, try to see the planet Earth. We put the image of the Earth at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. May all beings on this earth, on land, in the waters, in the air, may all beings be happy. May all beings have peace. From young to old, male or female, human, non-human, may all beings be happy. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. May all beings throughout this solar system be at peace. We put the image of the galaxy at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. May all beings throughout this galaxy be at peace. May all beings be happy. And now we have no more pictures, no more images, just the intention, the idea that the entire universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish peace and happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout this entire universe be at peace. May all beings be happy. This heart can become an ocean of peace, ocean of kindness, ocean of compassion. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. We wish peace and happiness for our spiritual teachers, We share the merits we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We wish happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them peace, wishing them happiness. And wherever they are, living or deceased, they get the energy now radiating from our heart. Wishing peace and happiness for all our family, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. May all our family be at peace. We wish peace and happiness for the angels watching over us. We share our merits with the angels, with all the higher beings in our area. And as we do this practice, they rejoice. We get friends in high places. We wish peace and happiness for all beings who are friendly to us. We wish peace and happiness for all beings who are not friendly to us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us, and we completely forgive. And in forgiving, the heart becomes lighter, brighter, more cool, more clear, more free. Wishing peace and happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings be happy. And now we can zoom back down. We put the image of the galaxy back at the Heart Chakra. Wishing peace for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system back at the Heart Chakra, wishing peace and happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth back at the Heart Chakra, wishing peace and happiness for all beings on this earth. And finally, we zoom down to our own Heart Chakra. Try to see the Heart Chakra as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear. May this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Does it feel more open, more clear, lighter, more refined? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. As we practice more and more, the heart will open up like the petals of a flower, become bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. We just do our duty, taking care of the heart, and the results come in their own time. We become aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here, being aware of the posture, being aware of the body sensations. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. And we can try to visualize ourselves in this posture. These movements of the hands help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly. We bring the right hand to the Heart Chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands up to the forehead in gratitude and respect. Back down to the legs. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation, and I invite you to join me again tomorrow and every day. Every day I do this Metta meditation, 7 p.m. Central European Time. You'll find this live stream on this YouTube channel, Bright Heart Meditation, and I welcome you to join me every day. And if anyone is interested to come to this center for meditation or just to practice in a quiet place, if they already have a meditation practice, I leave something in the comment section below. And I wish you every happiness, and I wish you all the best. I don't know how to turn this off.